Hello everybody, it is me. How are we doing? We're here, we're back playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I've played through the entire Ezio trilogy since the last episode. I apologise that I have left it so long to do more gaming. It's because I'm a gigantic weirdo. And I thought I'd do all that for the sake of it. You know what I mean? So here we are, we're playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I've got to do a bit of travel to loot equipment stashes and that. So I guess we're doing this mission now, as that's quite happy days. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new. We are at level 23, which means we're not far off level 24. And honestly, this outfit makes me want to commit sadnesses. If you share the stream, that'll be beautiful. Okay, let's sell to you, my dick. Do you enjoy that? I bet you do, sunshine. Now, we must go. Gaming. Started Warframe. Oh god, animals. Don't know what I'm silent striking, but it is dead now. It's a good way to get experiences to quickly kill loads of animals, isn't it? Nature dying is... I mean, they're not animals, are they, really? They're the naughty creatures of mass death and kill. And oh shit, I'm about to really die. Like, you never died this royally before. I'm not sure which objective is which. I presume it'll tell me up here. Go to the ruins. Loot the stash will be this way. We should loot the equipment stash. Maybe it'll be useful for us. What is that? That's the equipment stash. What's in here? Blaze.
Why are you doing this?
Okay.
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
That's my guy. I forget what his name is, but he's got a cool name. I'm sure he said his name. Has he? I'm sure he's got a cool name, that guy. Maybe someone said it in the chat. I might go bubonic.
Corrupt eclipse.
That would be very much so a mistake, wouldn't it, let's be honest. See that? Beautiful. Oh shit, that's a bomb. I should probably dip from these premises, otherwise I will die. Stop it, just let me live. Game, let me live. Don't know why I've come here. Oh god, I can't see anything. Life is not good right now. Give me all the cheese. Every little bit of cheese. Okay.
You cannot.
Bam! Why do they keep doing that disorienting thing? In which I can't see shit. Why is it snowy up here? This is Murder Christmas. What's this, Greeny? Greeny Christmas. Let's go. Actually, is this a bandit camp? It is a corrupted zone. Maybe I should clear it anyway, because we're really close to done. Like, leaving now would just be a waste of effort. I've got loads of health potions and things. I can do it. I believe in myself, even if I am a special kid. Okay, you're gonna fucking die, aren't you? You wonderful child. I feel like that's it.
These dig sites, they're massive.
Is that it? Okay, so maybe we're not in the corrupted zone. Maybe we're just near it. It's a dig site or something. It's on Xbox.
I'd have to ditch.
I don't know. It would be really weird if it was on Xbox, considering this is a PlayStation exclusive. Like, maybe the fact that it says PlayStation 4 in the title as well is a good indication as to what platform I'm playing on. Just... I'm here, me love the gamer sirs. Everyone's here. Let's get the likes up, shall we? Let's get some likes in the stream right now. Coming to PC soon. Oh, for sure. But it's not there yet, is it? When it comes to PC, I'm going to have a cracking time just enjoying the frame rates of this to combine with this game. And I think that'll be rather wonderful. Horizon Zero Dawn on PC. Lovely. What's your name? Grandad. Just call me Grandad. Good schmorning. Now let's go. That's an image that my mate Cameron sent into the Discord not too long ago. It just said good schmorning. And ever since, it's been every other message that I've sent people. It's just schmorning. You'd understand, but I feel like you really wouldn't. It's just me being special, as per. Can't wait to Monster Hunter World. Isn't Hamid on the stream? He's always about somewhere.
We got intruder.
I like that I'm level 24. Let's have a look, see how much skills we have. Balanced aim, that's probably a good idea. Combat override. Increases the time the machine will remain overridden by 50%. Chances for extra resources when looting downed machines. That's going to be useful, to be fair to it. Maybe not so much in a fight. Like I always prioritize what would be useful in a fight. I feel like those. I feel like it's most important to do that, but.
A corruptor might prove a challenge.
I love my ability to commit the murders.
The shadow gives you.
The loud noises in the combat in this game really sadden me a lot. Like, it makes me go, shit, I poo myself. It's not good. That also annoys me a lot. Good schmoning. Going to play this on the Nintendo Switch. It's Horizon Zero Dawn on the Switch. Would be relatively lovely, let's be honest. Bit of gaming.
No space.
I don't really, in theory, have to defeat the Corruptor. I just have to get past it. Still getting used to what button does what.
I need to be closer to use that.
I am burning and that is not good. This is really imbalanced and I feel really sad about it. Move, move, move. Like I'm burning through all these health bits and bobs that I thought I'd use purely for bits and bobs. And I'm not really happy about that. This is my opportunity. In a bit, you son of a sir. I feel like I've been observed. Come on, I'm on fire, and this is a horrible predicament to die in. Please, go.
An explosion.
Please have some health on you. Oh god. Why would you have ancient vessel thunderheads? Why would thunderheads have death and bits? I wonder what those potions do. Maybe they'd have been useful. I got an Easter egg. Happy Easter, Ethan. Happy Easter to you indeed, big man.
Another explosion.
I had a nice workout earlier. It was great. Like I was in my back garden having a nice workout with all my weights and that. It was great. Ooh, cutscene time. A new Cadbury make. Ooh, that is a big naughty machine, and I'm not about to know. Don't rotate, turret.
All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming. Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus.
He's coming for us.
The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Oh god, I'm being chased by literally whoever these guys happen to be. Move out the way of the Deathbringer. I'm going to die, and it's not going to be particularly pleasant. I can't afford any of that because I don't have any health or anything, and there's nothing that I can pick up that gives me health. I feel like I'm under-leveled for this, but the game tells me that I'm not. Maybe if this game wasn't so piss difficult, just for the sake of it, it'd be fine. Do bits on the man. Move, mooch. I am dead. There is no way around this, I'm afraid. I'm just gonna die. Oh no. I have nothing to heal with before you get upset at my health bar. Life is not that great right now. If I stop, I will die. This does not feel particularly fun. I mean, it does. I feel like I'm making progress on it. If I die now, it will be a massive kick in the bollocks. Almost like running out of fire arrows. Oh, come on. Come on. We're so close. This is so intense. Oh no. I feel like I've just murdered God. How do I find something that I can use to heal with? Oh shit! Oh shit! How do they see me? I love being in poo yourself territory. I mastered that. I absolutely did it like a master. And please let me just heal on some. Ingest all the piss and shit. Come on. There's got to be something in here that can do something for me. That might have been useful to... That hit something. Jesus fucking Christ. That is useful. Why is this sharp shot? This is the least accurate arrow ever and it's called the sharp shot arrow. It's annoying. I like how he's going to teach me to bleed. That is good of him. Play it.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right.
That really gave me poo myself energy. Resist ranged attacks, weave, resist fire, freeze weave. Now, I feel like of the... What's this one here? Resist freeze weave. Yep, I did clever there. Because I can... There we go. Now we're pretty good. See, we're alright now. What can we do with weapons, eh? Damage coil. I probably should replace that one here with the tear coil. What other weapons do we have that we use? Just doing bits on my gear. You know what I mean?
What's on it?
Don't know what that resource is, but it sounds pretty shit. How are we doing in chat? Oh, we've got Katie, we've got Hamid, I think. Swags to Gaming, Tomato Soup. You're gonna get worse. Sorry? What do you mean you're gonna get worse? The worse is in worse than that, I presume. As opposed to worse as in like worse at the game. Because I feel like I absolutely finessed that from the brink of death. That was chaos. It was looking bleak for me in those moments. And I clutched it with the most skillful piece of gaming ever to grace the woods. Oh, hello. You're right there, sunshine. You have a focus which makes you immediately
Let's see what you have to say.
a naughty man.
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower. Looks tight, but I can...
Squeeze through the crack. Just realised I can scran loads of chocolate today. You could do. I feel like I'm heavy enough. When it's Easter and you're in quarantine. When it's Easter and you wouldn't have been doing anything else anyway.
One of these again.
You gotta love that sort of like dry shit. Why, like Aloy has like one of these again. Let's get to 40 likes, shall we? And you don't get away because that's the Easter rule, right?
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck. Please step inside.
Oh, that's a. I didn't realize you could pause cutscenes like that. I might print screen that because that'll make for a good thumbnail. Like I think it will. Like I think it'll do good. Right, let's go. This game has an incredible soundtrack. It just does. It's got this sense of discovery and a personal touch, and it's glorious. Ben's gonna die. You should see how many he's got. Classic. I don't understand what the etiquette is about Easter. Like, oh shit, that was not clever.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
There better not be any enemies down here, because I will not be happy. Might as well use that, otherwise I will die in combat if we do come across it. But that potion there is useful. Now, in crafting, in potions, health potions, can I craft any? I can craft a health boost potion, but I don't have any rich meat to craft health potions with. Because orange juice doesn't work. And that makes me sad. Right, I'm gonna go poo on the poo. Scan the rooms with your focus for find information. Oh yeah, that's the point. I should probably go back and find all the information. Be a good way to... Is that a blood type? I don't even know. Let's go scan the rooms with the focus. And I'm going in the opposite direction, but I want to find the information. What's that? Entangled waveforms.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
I'm starting off with the smaller Easter eggs. Go through 1.5 so far. What's that, sorry? What do you think about the corona's affecting Easter? I think that people need to chill out, relax, and enjoy the fact that the weather's not doing too bad these days. If it's not doing too bad where you are, and go out and have a bev in the garden, or maybe open your window if you're in an apartment. There's not much you can do otherwise, unfortunately. I feel sorry for people who live in flats and apartments who don't have any like garden space at the moment, because it's not a good time.
A machine.
Holo projector. Standard holographic projection device embedded in a molded plastic pedestal.
Where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Pharaoh leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology.
What was this place? What were they?
Bio of Elizabeth Sobeck. Elizabeth? What? That's an edgy future name. So Elizabeth Sobeck, born March 11th, 2020. See, she doesn't even remember the COVID crisis. She was born a month ago. The window is nice though. Anyone going outside is being incredibly selfish, unless you're in a garden, in your own garden. That's cool. Like I had a workout Like I got my my weights and I did bits in my in the garden. I was happy about that. I was very happy. It was great. As an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2014 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot design played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade. Propelling FAS to the forefront of its field in 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. That is the absolute clearest that I've ever read anything in my life. Like, usually I stumble. I'm a mess. I'm a mess when I'm trying to read out loud, but not today. No, my brain is on the ball. Alright, listen here.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Congratulations, Ethan. Very epic. Thank you. I know you guys would be proud of me. So you're improving.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why? The air. There's no smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural.
Find things that you can only sell, and then you just disassemble them, I guess. I like to keep one of everything, typically speaking. But why would I bother doing that? I like how I can disassemble boar skin and get 13 metal shards out of it. I love the logic there. Isn't that just beautiful? Video games. You gotta love them, gaming. Okay, now let's go. Damn bitch. You need the lenses and the hearts. Well, fuck the lenses and the hearts. Everything can get fucked. And skins too. Well, the boar skin can stay, I guess. We can disassemble meat into metal shards. You think by getting this deep into the game I'd know what I need to keep and what I need to salvage for bits, but honestly I don't. I just do whatever. I like how nobody's questioning the fact that you can disassemble boar skin into metal shards. What's this? Okay. From J. Friedkin to reception. Re-complained. Hey reception, if that is your real name. Nope, obviously not. Wanna know who scheduled Indo-Malay right next to Fresh Grounds? That'll be me, Senior Vice President of Sales. Wanna know why? I assume that's what VP means. After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting, and what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they'll try to fight with each other with what? That's right again, combat machines, which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Friedkin to you. Mr. J. Friedkin probably got chinned by a lot of people and bullied as a 5-year-old. Now that is beautiful.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Plenty of time. I'm exploring. I like the colours. There's one thing this game absolutely nails, it's the colour scheme. It manages to be visually unique. And it is truly incredible. That's not the way. That is the way. Being called Ben and being 10 years old was the best thing imaginable. Oh, I can only imagine.
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Oh, route up if I fall sort of business. Let's go. Classic, there's a ladder there. Maybe use that. Oh, I didn't notice that. Never before have I noticed. Well, I mean, obviously not. I've never played. But I've never before noticed that bit there. Well, Grandad, please stop. Allow me to do my bits. Stop punching me, Uncle Grandad. Okay, here we go. This is more like it. We've done it, gamers. What's that? Supply crate. You're mine. Oh, look at all that. Oh, yes. I can craft all kinds of shit with that supply crate. That was a hefty supply crate. That was like, oh, beautiful. What is this? FAS campus log. Oh god, that's a lot of text. Can I be asked reading it? Oh, I don't know. Red Mission is my favourite game. Soul month is 420. Oh, sure. Actually, you're right. Oh, shit. FAS Campus Security Log. High Priority Alert. Automated Log Note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High Priority Alert. Automated Log Note. Full lockdown has been initiated. I can't even escape it, can I? None of us can. It's going to follow us everywhere. High Priority Alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and/or disposal of project-related data and materials. HiSec and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. Fuck you, Horizon. Yeah, fuck you. Reminding us about lockdown. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. A reminder that while HiSec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for identity scan. Additional public access codes en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for identity scan and displaying a security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff travelling from and off-site. Sign-up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in the high priority, additional entries corrupted. Well, that was peak.
So people were angry at Faro, the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something
Maybe they gave birth to the machines, you know, the dinosaurs. I want to poo on the floor. Can you imagine if Aloy just had a fat shit right now? We'd all just allow it. It would just be fine. I see it, don't worry. I'll check it in a minute. I'm just having a look around. Please be like an audio log so I'd have to read. It's text. Ah! Ted Faro to Paula Vasara. Spiritual Summit. Paula. Recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAS in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense. As in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes and aspirations for the afterlife, I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Why do I sound like a fucking orchestra man chatting shit? Very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no kooks. But anyone with... What's a kook? That sounds like a slur of some sort. For anyone with a credible audience, let's go deluxe. Make it clear that we'll spare no expense. Thanks, Ted. Corona 19 Dawn. Oh god. Horizon 19 Dawn, it's just this. Hang on, what's this? This game gives you so much to explore.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied Chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. Sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
I like what these computer things look like. They're just shit on the bits. It's great. They're like all this futuristic stuff. I like looking at it. It's great. This is a different thing.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle
Oh, there's
force
three.
capability.
Oh.
Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal
Where are you gonna add a
environmental
face cam?
impact. Multilinear
When my
target
face suddenly
processing
becomes
provides
magically
simultaneous
attractive,
real-time
which
threat
will be never.
analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations.
I quite like not having
Or
one.
control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
It's named
The
Copa.
Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
What's this one?
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine
Looks like a
complete
Reaper from
engagement
Mass Effect.
ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed
Your face is
machine
magically
network.
attractive.
Whether your
This
need is
not
to
very
replace
good, to be
battlefield
honest.
losses
I'm
or
fine with
intensify
that.
force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare
made real today.
The metal devil.
They're really,
So these were Faro machines too.
they're very optimistic about these murder devices. Like, nothing wrong with them.
Themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
I guess I'm going this way.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it?
Climbing in this is really floaty. Like, you just have to move in the right direction. There's no extra buttons to push or anything like that. I kind of like it. It works for Horizon, since the challenge is in the combat.
Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this
But it
easy
wouldn't feel
for Sobeck.
involved enough for Assassin's
Plants can
Creed.
find a way to hang on up here. Guess I can too.
It's really annoying that that's on the controller, but I can't be asked turning it off if there's a way. I don't have to probably keep climbing, but let's go up here for now. Yeah, it wants me to go that way, but I want to go this way. Oh, this way works too. So it's just different ways up.
Cold. Can't let myself stiffen up.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
See, Aloy gets it. Nobody ever thinks about the fact that these are murder machines. It's just corporation sees money. Corporation makes machine that could kill anyone or anything indiscriminately if it was programmed to or if it wanted to. Corporation makes it in an event to make money and causes the apocalypse. My internet's being very naughty, Sir Ree. Oh no. That is classic internet. Naughty ones. In order to climb the way Aloy does, you must have the upper body strength of fucking Jesus. Let's read this notebook, shall we? From Gordon Nakata to Gina Zierman. All hands on deck. Gina. Ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently, there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, a population of 3,700, all of whom hate us. Now that a stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart Timor related lawsuits to 127, most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation states and NGOs. What's an NGOs? And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used and then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Gordon Nakata, Associate General Counsel, FAS. Give me some more. The button to send your comments looks a bit like a focus lol. It does, to be fair. I know exactly what you mean, but it's supposed to. You know when you make a paper airplane, that's what it's meant to look like. What the Aloy?
Should have brought a cart.
Up here? Aloy, come on. I know that that's basically just if your inventory's full and that, but how it reads to me is every time it happens, sometimes it's obvious that you can't get a cart up here. How close are we to the end of this? Like the end of the of this climbing sequence, I wonder. Obviously, I'm probably miles away from the end of the game. but I'm just curious as to how far we have to go before we're done climbing this thing. It says 12 meters, so I presume 12 meters until it says another number. What's this way? Oh, it's the elevator shaft. I could have just climbed through that, couldn't I? What's that? Banda Sea incident. From Stacey Anders to Robert Rescher. Dolphin vid. Bob, another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured a video of a Hearts Timor Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Palu-Watar on a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happened inside a blender, as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin. I read that as cum, but it says chum. Now that would have been funny. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Stacey Anders, VP PR FAS. Oh, cool. I do enjoy reading the letters and things. See?
The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Here we are, Ayla,
Right.
at this bit.
Made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Dead people. What's up here? Obviously, naturally, there's one place to go. I know that I'm supposed to be down there, but I want it. It lets me climb really far up, and that is really important to me. And I can rappel quite far down, to be fair. Power cell.
Another one of these power cells. Well, what do I do with it?
Let's climb all the way down the long way. Because if I rappel down from here, I get the vibe I'd just be rappelling down into the abyss. I'm not about to allow that. Okay, here we are. My PlayStation sounds like a helicopter taking off in the background, so please do forgive that. One sec, let's have a little scan around, shall we, first? Because I want to find all the extra bits and bobs just in case something hits the fan here. Hey, it looks like it's a ship, but we're miles in the sky. Which is beautiful, by the way. I do like being high up. We could jump off this and
All
die.
data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Scan the data point. Oh, holograms. Watch the hologram.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the Chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Oh no.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobeck here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
Yeah, that does sound fundamentally corrupt.
And you made them
Elizabeth
capable of
Sobeck is a
self-replication.
gamer,
Limited
probably.
self-manufacture controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth kicks out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Yeah, I got an email from a Nigerian prince who said he's giving me $5 million in his will. All I need to do is send him $500 to cover the transfer expenses. What should I buy with the money?
The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Nigeria.
The final file has been recovered.
Oh, there's another file.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
That's rather classic.
Forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobeck couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
Fuck you, unknown caller.
You should
Fuck
really
you.
try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Oh my god, he's got a face.
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them.
To be fair, she could have asked worse questions
For years, I
like,
suspected
what's your
that
favourite
our
Assassin's
robots
Creed game,
destroyed
for
their
example?
civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you
Gotta love
uncover
this game.
more ancient knowledge
It's
than
a
I have in
cracking
a
time.
lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Sylens.
Ah.
That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
It does have a rather cool name. Let's just be brainy.
Alright, Sylens. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about
I have
this
a question.
Elizabeth Sobeck.
You see those bands coming down
I
from
have,
Aloy's
but
helmet there?
I still
Wouldn't
don't
that
understand
just
the
hinder her,
connection
like,
there.
eyesight
Or why the Eclipse
wide-wise
is
and
trying
would
to
be
kill
very
me, or who
debilitating
Hades
in
is.
combat, be
No
very
answers,
restrictive
just
visual-wise?
one question after another.
Exactly. which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
Oh no.
What exactly are you talking
Same with AC
about?
hoods.
You've chased a person.
I don't know. They don't go so close to the eyes.
Larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobeck.
Like these
But
sort of
what
cover
is
the
that
eyes in a way.
connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
I played the Final Fantasy
We
games.
don't know
No.
the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned.
It just
that
seems like an
Pharaoh
unnecessary
once
restriction
threatened
on
to
this.
end
A
life
hood
on
has a
Earth.
point.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have
Not
questions.
so fast, Sylens. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh.
Adewale is back from the
But
dead.
if Elizabeth
What?
found a way to stop them centuries ago,
Where?
if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You'll still have Ford Focus in the
that's
future?
enough talking.
Why wouldn't you have the Ford Focus? It's a shame they don't have the fucking Ford
I'm
Mondeo
just
though.
getting started.
You're gonna make Cyberpunk
You've
videos
been
when it
getting
comes
a
out?
free ride on my
Yeah,
Focus,
that's the plan.
risking nothing while I risk
Halfway to 100
everything.
likes. Get the likes up, shall
All
we,
I have to do
gamers?
is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Your intent, Pharaoh robots.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the
It's your real
Horus
name,
class could
Ethan,
manufacture more
sometimes.
robots.
Goodbye, I'm on 1% charge. Alright, take it easy,
But
pal.
the robots we've seen
Put
so
your phone on
far,
charge.
the
His real name is
corruptors and
Grandad. Yes,
Deathbringers,
it
they
is.
don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Power. He really emphasised that P there. He went power. It's like he punched the mic and went power. What a lovely emphasis on that P. Your intentions.
Who are you, Sylens? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal. I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Tracking my focus.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses,
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Elizabeth Sobeck still alive?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobeck could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Well, it's 5 in America, West Coast.
Cryogenics, they called it.
It
there were
is
problems
1 here.
Given Elizabeth's technological acumen,
1 p.m.
I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Okay. I'm done with you.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
I want to go up here
Getting
now.
down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. US
I'm going to go
Robot
all the
Command
way
next,
up.
to learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I want to rappel down from the top. Why would I go all the way up here and not rappel down from the highest point that I can find? What makes you think that I wouldn't do that? What do you think of Hollow Knight? I haven't really looked into Hollow Knight of yet, but it is on the agenda. Whee! Oh, so that was fucking useless. I thought I'd rappelled down. Fuck me! Oh, for God's sake! Why is there a hole in the ground there? I watched every single video of yours about Assassin's Creed. Cheers. Hope you enjoyed them. Go to the Grave Horde. Whee! I'm here to communicate about cock and balls. Let's go. I mean, what? Alright, happy days. Okay, I came out better off because I've got all my health back suddenly now. Whee! I wasn't actually that high up there, was I? Felt higher up than those rappels made me think. How disappointing. Oh my god, there's a corrupting boy. I'm gonna find another way around him because I don't want to fight him because I don't have any health things. I mean, I have some health things, but they're kind of not all the health things that I could be dealing with. You know what I mean? Most of it's
So they woke up.
most of it's They've respawned the shite bags. Some worse shit occurs in the icy bits. I mean, I thought it was. Who's that? What? I don't think that's that. I'm missing the pub. I'm missing my mates. I'm missing the pub and my mates. Sugary poop. I'm missing in any order. Primarily, I'm missing the pub though. The pub is the most important thing to miss. They're charging in one after the other. Let's go. What's this? It's just a random merchant stood in a dangerous spot, which makes the most sense that I've ever seen. Right, where is the campfire? It's along here. Oh look, bits where I can find some more. Maybe I can find some medicine around here. Why do they have to make noises like the kid that nobody wants to be friends with?
It's off.
Well, I'm dead. It's quite obvious that I should have just moved along. If I'm back up that bloody tower now, I will not be best pleased. Did Ethan just roast mentally challenged kids? No, I roasted kids that make weird noises for the sake of it, even though I make weirder noises as an adult. Place traps. Could have been with the boys tomorrow. You could have been. But instead you're dodging disease. I can't believe I have to rappel down before I can use the map. It's a shame because I thought I got a bits and bobs of experience
Scrambling
off
a bit.
that. See, now let's see where I can go to. That's where I want to be, all the way over there in a lower level area. So in theory I could fast travel to there. Let's go. Let's get some likes up, shall we? That'll always be very useful to get the likes up through the ceiling, you know. Is there a city in this game? Meridian is a bit city-like. I guess it's Horizon's take on a city-ish. Right, let me quick save. I don't want to be up that bloody skyscraper one more time, you know what I mean?
Looks good.
No, I'm going to save. I want to save again because I've got health potions now. Means I can stop shitting myself about not having health potions as I adventure through the wilds. Why do these animals have to bloody exist? Like, what? Who thought, you know what, we need to make it look like a bloody saber cat? Campfire discovered. That campfire is now mine. It's always good every time you see a campfire to go, you know whose campfire this is? Mine. And anyone who disagrees can get chinned. Let's save. Like manually. However long it takes to open the manual save boxes and that. Any time this week would be wonderful. There we go. Yes. have a purpose, and actually a pretty interesting one, but I shan't spoil. They just have to exist. That's like death animal.
Handy.
No. I don't want to deal with these random creatures in the wild. I just want to get from bit to bit to do bit to bit. I don't want to fight every single naughty animal robot thing. Who doesn't like a bit of nature? I'm a big fan of nature. Just not when nature is made of robots.
No room.
Hang on, what did I say? Ancient chimes and its keys. It's like house keys or car keys or something. That's what this game classes as ancient chimes. Just goes to show how little these people know about the people who lived before them.
Pass the test.
Why do I have to be chased by giant diplodocus animals? He's chasing me up the creek. He's just gonna go, no, I'm gonna follow you now. I follow you now.
I can get out of this.
How close you need to get, gamers? There are many things going on around these ends, none of it particularly optimistic. Is that a metal flower? Oh, it just says that's actually what it's called, metal flower. Beautiful. I didn't even think it was called metal flower, but it is. You like that little karaoke we did in voice chat, Katie? You did karaoke in voice chat? Merchants stand in weird places. Like, you just thought, you know where I need to be? Here, in the wild, right here. Out. People walk into this derelict site. Dennis, please stop barking.
Eclipse.
Dennis.
Showing any focuses at that location. Shouldn't be anything you can't handle on your own. Carry on.
Thanks. On my own.
That was a watch.
Shadow. You cannot run from this nest.
Now let me have everything in your pockets.
You cannot escape our grasp.
Scram that shit like it's a good thing, I guess. Christmas dinner or something.
The graveyard. In the shadow of a metal devil. Great.
I think having it set over the rocks is a good way. So if I accidentally press down on the D-pad, all I do is throw a useless rock. I actually want to know if that campfire is accessible.
This must be the pass Tor was talking about. Nuke territory just above.
Fun as that would be. We have indeed got gaming to be doing.
They're inside too.
There, I see something.
You see me. General Long Dick of the Long Dick Battalion. Oh god. Don't die! Fucking move the...
Guide.
James Rostrom with the £2 super chat. Cheers, James.
That does it. I'm gonna take a look around.
It's much appreciated, James, mate.
Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
Corporal Yana Mills. Voice recording.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobeck to finish Zero Dawn? If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
And then, of course, they died.
A battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Sergeant Usizo Wandery. And what? This one. That's that other one dead. But that was a sounds like a real massacre. Lieutenant Fiona Murrell.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the lens, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. It's very close. Anti-MOP on point. Hoorah!
Are you getting this, Sylens? Sylens?
Status KIA of Lana Acosta. Sergeant Thomas Giliev, or how do you pronounce that?
Say it again, Lieutenant.
You fucking what, bro? Christian, somebody fucking hell, I fucking forgot.
Still on approach.
I mean, what's your fucking language? I'm fucking sorry. That's my fucking allowance for this stream.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through it.
Sylens, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers.
Operation Enduring Victory.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
The Sylens guy is really not my best pal. I get the vibe he's going to betray me or something. He seems like the kind of guy to use. Let's go. I'm so glad that was smooth. At least there's no way back
Must have
up.
been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Corporal Acosta.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block
What was
after
this
block
place?
of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles.
That accent is really weird.
115C.
It's like
Any
Australian,
holographic
but it's
simulation
not.
directly
It's not
related
quite
to
Kiwi.
operational training or efficiency.
I think it's just
Consider
exaggerated a
yourself
little.
reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Enjoy your gaming? I said enjoy your gaming. Is the chat right? Yeah, the chat's enjoy your gaming. That is the best. That is the best thing I've ever heard in a game ever. Enjoy your gaming.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls. I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived.
You think Grandad Fishy, that is me.
I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. Everything will be the way it used to be. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only...
It's not the same.
This isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had. In the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is...
Maybe they're war chief's room.
You. The Zero Dawn to turn this around? Whatever the hell that is.
What's this? Last night we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. General assembly in a drone hangar summer. And the sky was bare. The heat was killer. They say US human combat forces are being disbanded. All automated now. We're last cycle's tech. Out like the old net, a million times more basic. More on basic, sorry. In a century recession. Could be you'll help build the robots that took your jobs, or if you know how to handle a power suit, you could find a place that still uses manual labour, maybe in the OEZ or China, where you're not our problem. Low suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. That sounds very, very, very empathetic, you know what I mean? Low suicide risk is great. Whoa, that's really bright. Look at that, is really bright. The lighting is incredible. But it's really fucking... Do you have to be that bright? Jesus. It's really sore on the eyes while dwelling in this cave.
These wires must run to the power source. Red light. Guess that means no power.
Means it has power, it's just not going to do bits. What's that mean?
I haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
Reinforced platinum conductor. Oh my shitting fuck.
Useful information.
Code Nexus. Secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby holologs.
wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
3 power lines, resources. That makes 1.
Okay, I presume this is the same, right? No. Data shows sends nearby hollow lots. Presume it's not down there, eh? What does it say? Is that the secure encryption port with holographic display? This is required settings for nearby hollow locks. Okay, it doesn't tell me anything about what I'm looking for.
That's 2.
Ah, okay.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Okay, I figured it out. I used my brain and it worked. My brain has done effective deeds today. Let's get some likes in here, gamers. I would appreciate that endlessly.
Tools being used. More voices. More clips. Must be another way in.
Give me a sec while I sort this shit out. Just handling something real quick. Don't worry about me. Let's read chat. That's a shit joke. What's the joke? I want to see what the shit joke was. JK chill. Is this the one Xbox One X Enhanced Edition? Yeah, I'm gonna go with my mod here. That is a dreadful joke. Saddens me a little bit. Let's get the likes up though. My friend plays this. Well, your friend is a cultured man. That is my only takeaway from that.
Just weapons.
Skewered me. Yeah.
Whatever that is, it doesn't seem particularly fun. Let's assume that whatever happened to me there was not good. No, that wasn't particularly wonderful whatsoever, was it? Whatever am I in a mission that's way too over leveled for me? We're 30 likes away from 100. Let's get to 100 likes, shall we? How many Americans are here besides me? I don't know. Quests. Level 18. I'm level 24. And yet I still find it harder than I find most games. Okay.
Uh-oh. Only one way out of this.
There's just man with the machine gun over there. Let's quickly apply that. Oh my days, Jesus. Absolute Christ. Devour another one of those before we get killed.
Don't give up yet.
This is a madness, man. That was very useful. Come on, gamers, 2 bits with them. Whee! Well, that was challenging, but didn't feel too overwhelming. Let's heal up so we're all good.
Got too much already.
Oh, that got a lot of metal shards on him. Who doesn't like a bit of metal shards? Why does this reminder have to take up the entire screen?
Might need this.
Come on. We're nearly close to leveling up to 25 as well. That's a good level to be. It's good. Most of your friends don't exist, are they? Gold Gaming? Well, at least you got us, eh? We're your new acquaintances. Oh my days. Don't know how I managed that, but okay. I'm just gonna allow it. It's just fine. It's alright. It is chill. I feel like I've been winging it this entire time, by the way. I just do. While I'm doing this area, I snuck up to the guy with the machine, killed him, and used his gun to kill everyone else. Well, I just went out in all-out combat and did bits on them all. Now, I would touch that, but that would... This first. What does this say? It's a notebook. Ooh, what does it say? December 2065, Week 1, Confidential. Operation Kickback. Reno, Nevada, civilian guard and armor battalions skirmished with vanguard elements of Pacific Northwest Swarm. PN-12 engagement began at 0600 and concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess of 40% reported. Operation Thick Skull sounds like what I described the dog as. Shenandoah Valley, SA Tech, Virginia, 12th MRB, supported by civilian guard for a rear guard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-17. Engagement began at 0800. At approximately 1400, 12th MRB reported the position was overrun and received authorization to detonate SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17. Surviving elements of 12th MRB withdrawn to Akron, Cleveland defensive line. That's loads of bits and pieces that aren't actually that interesting when you realise what it's saying. Okay, it's just that one wasn't interesting me. I'm sorry. It was talking about a battle of some sort. It's a supply crate. I don't know why I scanned it first. Mine. I have a health potion in here. Let's activate the hollow bits.
What is this?
What is...
That?
What was a map?
It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll
2
discuss
stories,
this
20 minutes
another
into a
time.
6-minute
Back to
video
the matter at
has
hand.
been edited.
The Faro robots
That's
were
pretty cool.
spreading
What's the
across
video on?
world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Continue exploring the Grave Hoard. I do find that to be fascinating. It went back to believing the Earth was flat. Like, because they didn't know what happened before, they they had to come up with their own theories about the planet again, such as, is the Earth flat, sort of thing. Oh, cutscene time. That is a big spider thing. If that wakes up, I swear to God, somebody is getting chinned, and it won't be me. The video is on Detective Games, so I do a small session where I go into what I think the issues are with Detective Games and then what I want from them. That's why I needed LA Noir gameplay. Ah, pretty cool. Seems like you're doing quite well with that video, so keep on plodding on and you'll get it done in no time and it will be beautiful.
Watch out!
They're gonna get killed, I get that. Bye bye. Oh no, not this thing. Please tell me they haven't seen me. Okay, maybe it's a bit late to assume that they haven't seen me. If I don't have to kill it, I'll be very happy.
And this one can move.
The Kopesh. Kill the Deathbringer and Eclipse troops. First things first, let's be rid of him. I have the high ground, I'm not going to compromise that advantage right away. Well, there goes that advantage. Well done me. I really used my brain. How does one get chinned? I think I'd prefer to fight the giant spider thing because at least I didn't fight one of those things like an hour ago. Aloy just got fucking flopped. That is true. I hope I can skip the cutscenes. Because I don't want to sit through the same cutscene again.
Another Kopesh. And this one can move.
I like how that was on target and missed. Ah, fuck me. Oh god. Okay. Fucking move. Fucking game. Okay, the high ground is not an advantage in this game. That's always peak. to get it annoyed and hot. Look at him burn to death. I'm being chased by crazy men with axes. Under any other circumstance, that would be genuinely petrifying. Under this one, it's just mildly worrying. Like a bit of death in the morning, why not? I'm behind the box for now. I get the vibe this box is going to disappear very soon. Because sometimes he doesn't even fire, like Aloy doesn't even fire the arrow. Why? Why don't you fire the arrows sometimes? Okay, so it's relatively resistant to that. I'm better off just using these. Maybe they'll respond better to fire. That did good. Drink the potion. Why did you have to drink 2 of them? You didn't need to do that. That was a waste of a potion. Now you have to drink another potion. Fuck's sake, Aloy. Ah, that's better. I don't know why this is oddly satisfying to do. There's something really satisfying about laying waste to these big boys. I'm not very tactically minded, as you can tell. I just like to throw my shit at the wall and hope it sticks. Oh, I see, the fire arrows are useful. Yep. No, it's just they do damage gradually as opposed to the damage. Okay. It's that there that's my life. Why are you firing rockets now? Well, that's not fair, is it? Let's be honest. I like how it reminds me of a lot of old games where you'd get to a boss fight and you do fine. It'll be quite challenging in a way, but you get to the end of it, you think, oh, I'm doing okay, I think I might do it now. And then at the end, the boss just changes up its strategy. I hope that doesn't happen here, because I will not be happy. Well, a boss that changes up its strategy at the last second fucks you up really bad. Oh god, stop getting hit, Aloy. hit with the fire arrow first. Oh Lord, come on. What do you mean no ammo? I will trade ammo, because that is what we do. Don't die now, that would be really disappointing. Die, man. See that? User in Malacca, Mistio's powers. I did it. Oh, we've got some got better of this. I think we'll leave that for now. I'm hoping that that allows me some space to pick up that. Let's collect some bits. I think we did well there, gamers. You know, that was pretty intense, I will say. And we nailed it because we're the best. But you got hit. Did fine. Everything was fine. Everything panned out exactly how it needed to. Pretty dull day, indeed, gamers. What's that? Oh, biosphere degradation. I look at how much stuff there is there and just... I opt not to read it based on that. This game is so rich with lore, to be fair to it. That's pretty cool.
I can't spare the weight.
What do we do? Might keep a hold of all this.
Thank you, Dr. Sobeck. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobeck has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers.
The M word is Malacca. Indeed it is. It's a naughty word to say because it's been overly used, and oh my god, there's a conference meeting here.
That can only be paid for.
Let me jump. I want to sit in the middle.
If we upgrade our
That's a pretty cool place to hide.
somehow,
Were you not listening?
Mother
Robots
Sobeck.
can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex
If
predator.
it's me.
Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this, we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
It's pretty much
By
over for a
giving them
kid's show.
something to fight
Waffles.
for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds up
Well, that's me being very tired
today.
today.
To finish it.
It's been a long day.
The file I'm sending contains a war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobeck, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list.
I learned today that I can make toast really quickly. Well, I can spread butter on that really quickly and Marmite. I'm glorious and I'm clever and I have a big brain. I was really pleased with how quickly I made toast. What's this? Let me scan you.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Voice recording.
Dr. Sobeck, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Corona Zero Dawn.
Everything is in position, General.
I'm nearly at level
Took a
25.
few shortcuts to pull everything together, but
It's always
Zero
good.
Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
Well, that was an odd cutscene.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority. All
Oh
of them
no,
are
that's a
wearing
terrible
focuses.
place to
The
have to
moment
go.
they
I
see
get the
you, Hades
vibes.
will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious.
Why has he got
Yes.
like, this weird
There
implant
is a
in his
way.
skull?
A weak point in the network.
His exposed,
Point
bald
away.
skull. Who thought, yeah, let's put those
I'll send
implants
the
in?
location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was
Well, it's
Dawn?
pretty bloody cool.
What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? Now, how am I gonna
Does
get down
zipline
from
bits.
here?
Let's do it.
Ah,
This is fun.
this should be quite the ride.
Wow, this is like a roller coaster, but for special kids. No, by that I mean it in the best way. I'm enjoying this. Oh. That was
I'd do
fun.
that again if it weren't so much work.
That was
to
a
get
fun
back up
ride
there.
down. Let's go see that campfire so we can save manually, I mean, and then we can go along and have an adventure, I guess. How far away in that direction is it? Bloody hellfire. 5,000 meters. Okay. Let's quick save. And then manual save, because I'm paranoid like that. And we are level 25. We are level 25 now. And with skill points, we got 3, which means we can invest in something like this. Duration of concentration, disarm traps, craft ammo from the same amount of additional ammo from the same amount of resources. That seems useful. Are you excited for the PS5? And what game would you like to play on it anyways? I don't know. What games are launch titles for PlayStation 5 that we know of? What is that? I thought that was a man for a minute there. I was very confused. Is it possible to stealth this game? I presume so. I wouldn't try it because I don't have the patience for it. Being stealthy in any game, really. How far away is it that I need to go? That direction. Where's Meridian? Seems like a good a point as any to start from. I hear. Let's travel to down here so we're down in the bits, eh? I'm a twin too. Oh, classic twin boy. You excited for the oh, sorry, I've already answered that question. I had to do bits, that's fine. You're back now. That's all that matters. We're at 78 likes. Can we please like the stream so we can get to 100? If you haven't liked the stream yet, what are you waiting for? Like the stream right now, make me very happy, and we'll all get along like boys, and I'll appreciate it a lot. And maybe if you're good, I will become a lovely sir in the future. So far, I'm really digging this game, and the thought of it getting a sequel is pretty damn cool. The thought of it coming to PC, which is going to happen, isn't it? Is cracking. Imagine this game without these piss long loading screens every time you die or fast travel. The streams are dying. What do you mean? I don't know about you, but I'm happy Lambert is coming to The Witcher Netflix. Isn't it that guy from? Isn't he going to be played by that guy from Peaky Blinders, who plays Arthur? Because if so, fair enough. That's not a bad choice for Lambert. Fisher's been streaming for 2 hours. Less people are watching Horizon Zero Dawn. If I streamed Assassin's Creed, say Assassin's Creed 3 later, or Red Dead Redemption 2 later, it would get far more viewers, trust me. But it's because it's Horizon. Let's use this to save while we're here. It's a different atmosphere around here, it's warmer and it feels nicer, and that's a quest. Let's go see what we can do. You're right, man, it's Pussy Destroyer 5000 here, how you doing?
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap.
This man's got a hairy chest and he's trying to hide it with an apron that just seems to be attached by nothing. That breastplate is not attached to anything, besides from maybe his belt.
Silent partner.
Silent partner.
Whereas this guy here is a rather pleasant tunic thing going on.
There's no market for those.
Horizon's good though. Yeah, don't worry, it isn't doing too bad to be fair. So which part is it you want?
Which,
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
It's a bit close to his
Sun's
face.
baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
I'm standing here.
Hello?
I've told you
They're just arguing with one another.
Tall. Craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap my lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your medal.
Gather a long leg lens and a snapmore lens. Go to the Spurflints to find where Olin's family are held captive. What if I don't want to do that?
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
Yeah, let's get them likes up. What's going on with that? Is 100 too many to aim for? Because I reckon we can do it. I'm waiting for a new Elder Scrolls game for the PS5. You might be waiting a while after the launch of the PS5 for that, to be fair. I just like characters better if I can relate to them. Honestly, I agree. Character you can't relate to are some of the hardest to like.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
I'm a lovely man.
If you need, leave the rest.
I rather like the atmosphere of, like, this region. Look at it, it's beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Can Ubisoft ever stop making AC games? Oh, they can't resist. They can't physically resist. Fishy, but he relates to Jacob and Evie Fry because they're twins, not because they're actually relatable characters. That's what I'm disagreeing with. Listen, if you just because I or you don't find them relatable doesn't mean that someone else can't relate to them. Like, they aren't exactly unrelatable characters. I don't think anyone could ever relate to Cassandra from Assassin's Creed Odyssey or something, but Jacob and Evie Fry aren't dreadful. Like, you could probably relate. They exist. I just found them to be a little boring. You know, that's not like Jacob was annoying. Evie didn't get enough time in the game. I'm jumping around in this field because it's fun, and ultimately, yeah, that was my takeaway. But that's not to say that someone else might not find it so easy, I guess. Need to rescue Olin's family. Let's go. I feel like that's probably a better thing to do. Though I don't know how far I'm going to continue going. I might wrap up shortly. Who knows? But I'm enjoying. Look at the lighting in this. It is incredible. It does wow me a little bit. I think it is rather gorgeous as a game, and this outfit really does pop in it as well. Like, it stands out and it reflects the light well, and I really do like that. And I'm happy that I'm gaming. I said basically agree to disagree. Yeah, fair enough. You have to agree to disagree in these situations, man. Because when you disagree with someone actively, there's not much chance that you're going to come to any form of agreement when you're in two polar opposite opinions. Like, someone can relate to a character, someone can't. That is just how it is, unfortunately. There's no need to necessarily debate it to begin with. It's like, oh, fair enough. Cool. That's it. That's how I see it these days. I mean, I don't have much energy to debate about Assassin's Creed, because I look at it and go, I could do anything other than this right now. When people ask me Assassin's Creed questions, like, what's your favourite Assassin's Creed game? I don't answer that question purely because I'd rather waste that energy doing something else other than answering a question that I've answered a million times. I feel like when it comes to debating Assassin's Creed, I'd just be doing the same thing over and over again. So at this point, I just go, fair enough, and leave it at that. Well, fair enough. Agree to disagree, that's me. I guess you could say I've run out of patience for debating Assassin's Creed topics, and that would be a fair statement, because I don't have the patience for a lot of things, as my mother points out. You already have a video on your favourite games. I have a video on my favourite Assassin's Creed game of the lot as well. So if you want that question actually answered, watch the video, and then when you catch me on a stream, you can ask me literally anything that you want. I find it really quite comical how I do find it really comical how oh god, my brain's gone blank. How people could ask me literally anything when they see me live, but they always ask the same question. And that confuses me. Like, why? Just please.
No turning back.
I love that it's kicking off now. Okay, this Snapmore is literally in a bit of a destruct mode. I should probably get clear, otherwise who does that? I need to get a Snapmore lens, don't I? It's on something we can disassemble that's going to be completely fucking useless. Some of those wood, maybe. No? That? I need to not die if that's at all convenient. I need to let it catch fire in that, and then eventually it just goes into self-destruct mode. This thing is going to explode in a minute. Oh shit, just not on my head. Those guys are incredibly easy to take down. I just wish I realised sooner. I could, in theory, you know that side quest, whatever it's called, Demand and Supply. I could just go back to them. And it would be fine. Probably shouldn't pick so much wood because it will clog up that extra resource space, which is exactly what I've done. Oh well, I could probably sell a bit of the wood, right? To someone. A bit of that mighty fine wood.
Never know when I might need these.
Yay, I love berries. They make me really happy. And erect in the cock. Are you a microwave in disguise? I can't be that bad. Do you watch football or any other sports? Well, not currently, that's for sure. Because nobody is. They're like stalking in bits. And where would I find a long leg? What is that? Which one of these is a long leg again? That's a long leg down there. No, we'll just turn. Oh. That way. I get the vibe I should just run straight towards it. Why is that thing chasing me? So you know what I'm going to do? Chase you through the lands. Don't go into the water, there'll be one waiting for us. Charger, boy.
This must be the sun's climb, where the Vinook wants to paint his mark.
I killed that thing. For the sake of eating that thing. Bye gamers, take it easy gamer. Where's the nearest campfire? I mean, I'd prefer to find a campfire before I wind up in a fight with some long legs, if at all possible.
Grazers. I can override them if I don't spook them.
Well, those are some big explosions, I will be honest. I picked up shittle. Why is this so disorienting? Why does everything always have to be disorienting? Oh god, why? Whee! I just picked up the bit that I could get, because otherwise it would randomly pick up it would not pick up the thing that I'm after. That thing petrifies me. I don't want to fuck with that.
For later.
I see that I might as well just do this. Can't be asked with the running and that, and it's not It's not good for the brain.
Take a look. I'll give you a good price. I've got all. Buy what you need.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Where's your medal?
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
Both your parts.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
You'll regret not
This wouldn't be a
They're still arguing.
that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal.
Oh, right, okay, inventory, reward boxes. I probably could have opened those and found the bits that I needed.
Seller knows to get his hands dirty.
Check out these ways.
Right, we can go save.
Buy what you
Find
need.
goods for a
Leave the
fair
rest.
price.
Die, child. I don't know why that was so satisfying, but it was worth it. We did a good quest there. It was pretty chill.
Won't cost you a shard.
For a fair price.
I can craft just for the sake of it. Quick save. I like the quick save and bits.
Take a look at these wares. Cost you a shard.
Psycho. Psycho. Why are you calling me Psycho? I'm about to go cry, Chris. Oh no. Not the big cry, not the big sad. Oh,
Check
what a
out these
disaster.
wares.
Look at me. I am a gamer. It is who I have become. Gamer 10.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Okay, so.
Pass up these goods. Fine goods for a fair
Don't
price.
pass up these goods.
Yeah.
I've got all the best goods.
Just
here.
thinking.
Take a look at these wares.
Right as it go now, I'll try to make it back soon. It's alright, I'm gonna wrap up anyway. Because we come to the stop haggling in that, Jesus Christ. Is there somewhere I can go where it's quieter? Over here in the corner. Maybe there'll be less people going, I've got the best prices and that. Nope. Over here in the corner is fine. Thank you all for watching. I recently finished this game. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you all for watching this stream. I do hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like on this event if you haven't already. Share the channel with your friends. Hit subscribe if you're new. That would be fantastic. We are at 197,890 subscribers at the moment, which means about 2,110 subscribers away from 200,000, which is incredible. I would like to thank James Rostron for the £2 Super Chat donation. Thank you very much, James. It's incredibly helpful, and I really do appreciate it. I might be back streaming later with something else. Who knows? Maybe I'll start a playthrough to run in conjunction with this, so I've got some more going on, and there's something that can garner views as well while I do this on the side and just have a good time. I reckon that's a good idea. I just have to rest now because I'm fucking wiped. If you want to go ahead and become a patron, then you know where the link is and all that stuff in the description. Don't feel forced to. Whether or not you think it's worth it, it's completely up to you, but there's some extra content over there if you so wish to seize that, but please don't feel forced. Anyway, I will catch you all very soon with another video or stream at some point, but until then, take it easy. Goodbye.